we are going to start. The pending concept in the IAM is roles. Okay, so first we'll complete the roles, and after that we'll look on
Hello,
the.
Rajesh.
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, I have affected severe typhoid fever. So yesterday I not attend the class. So I will recall the recording section.
Okay. Is that I think admin team will send the what they will upload the recorded video. Just
Okay.
try to recall. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, guys. So what is the main thing is? So today we are going to start EC2 mission. So before that, we'll complete the role part, and after that, we'll move to the EC2 mission. Okay. That is the second service. So I will share my screen. Is my screen visible?
It's loading.
No, sir. Still not visible.
Now is it visible? I'm
No.
sharing my screen.
No, it is blank.
Is it visible, guys?
No.
No.
No, it is showing on hold.
1 minute, I will reshare my screen. Now is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the pending concept in IAM is? That is roles. Well, first we'll go to the IAM. Okay, so first we'll explain what is the main part of role. Okay, so I will open my Venn diagram. Okay, so what is the main thing here is previous class we have created the user with permission. Okay, so the user can do whatever he wants, whatever he needs to do, he can able to do based on the permission. Okay, so that is the thing we have discussed on yesterday. So today, what is the main thing here is just we are going to discuss about the automation. Okay, automation perspective we are going to discuss. Okay, so what is the main thing here is just assume in AWS we are having n number of services. EC2 mission, S3 bucket, database, and Route 53. We are having n number of services, right? So what is the question here is there any accessibility or any permission between two services? Anyone? So for example, assume I'm having one EC2 mission. Okay, I'm having one database in AWS. Okay, if the EC2 mission wants to communicate with database, is there any accessibility between those two services?
You mean here the roles are needed? Only certain roles assigned group or group user can access.
No, here there is no user's permission. I'm not telling about the users. It's about service permission. We have a EC2 mission. Okay, we have a database. So the EC2 mission is going to be access the database. So what I'm asking, is there any accessibility between EC2 mission to database?
Yes.
Yeah, like
In
the
AWS?
security group.
What you're dealing?
Like security group.
Okay, so what is the main thing here is even though if you are giving in the security group, there will be a roles that is going to be part in the role. Okay, so what is the main thing here is I will explain one automation, simple automation. So what is the main thing is I am having one database. Okay, so this is the Amazon database. Okay, and I'm having one S3 bucket. What is a S3 bucket mean? It's a kind of service where you can store your files. Okay, so that is a called S3 bucket. So now I'm having one EC2 mission. Okay, so inside a EC2 mission, I'm going to run one script. What is the meaning of script? It might be a Python or it might be a Java, whatever. Okay, I'm going to write one Python script. What the script it will do, it will take the backup of your database. It will take the entire database backup as a file. So that file it will store into your S3 bucket. Is it clear?
So
Yes.
S3 is
Okay, what is
storage.
the what you're telling?
EC2 is machine, database is database, S3 is storage.
Storage. Yes, it's a kind
Storage
of
service.
OneDrive. Just assume it's look like a OneDrive where you can store your files, folders, everything. Okay, so what is the scenario here? I am taking the backup of my database as a backup file, and after that, I'm going to upload into the S3 bucket.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the scenario. So just assume this is not automation. It's a manual work. Daily, I am doing this activity. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay, so now how I am going to automate this one? Okay, so I am going to write one Python script. Okay, I am going to write one Python script. So inside a script, I am going to call a database. Okay, so I am going to take the backup of the database. I am going to automatically store into the S3 bucket. This is my automation script. Is it clear?
Okay.
So now what I am going to do, I am going to run this automation script inside my EC2 mission.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
So now the EC2 mission is going to be access your database, and the EC2 mission is going to be access your S3 bucket. Is it correct?
Yeah.
Because your script is running inside a mission. Okay.
Yeah.
So now what is the main thing here is there any accessibility between mission EC2 mission to database and EC2 mission to S3 bucket? So there is no access by default. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay, so what is the main thing here is just compare to the users. So how the user is defaultly there is no access in the AWS. Same way, what are the services you are creating in the AWS? By default, there is no access from one service to another service. Is it clear?
Okay.
So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the IAM. I'm going to create one role. Okay, so in that role, I'm going to attach some permission. What is the permission I'm going to attach? Anyone?
EC2 should have access to database as well as to storage.
Yes. So I'm going to create one role and I'm going to attach some permission like database permission plus S3 bucket permission. Okay. So now this role I am going to attach to my EC2 mission. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. See, you cannot directly attach the permission to the service. That is not possible. Okay. If you want to attach the permission to the services, you need to create a role. Via the role, you can attach to your services. Is it clear?
Rajesh, it's a default for all the services.
Correct, correct. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so that is the main thing. Okay, if the service wants to communicate from one service to another service, what do you need to create?
Roles.
Role. After creating the role, you need to attach the role to your service. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the main
Roles
thing.
need to be attached to the service.
Correct, correct. Because the service needs to access the other service, right? So for that, the service should have the permission.
Okay.
Is it clear? See, normally
Yeah.
just think about the default scenario. If the user is not having the permission on database and S3 bucket, what you will do? You will attach the permission to the user, right? Same thing for service also. They are attached. You are not directly attaching the permission to the EC2 mission. Using the role, you are attaching the permission to the EC2 mission. Is it clear?
Yeah. Actually, the confusion for me was that yesterday we were talking about user group roles, right? So
Correct.
it was
See,
confusing. So basically, that is to access the console, but this is to give a
that is
connectivity
not
between
only
the
access for
resources.
console. That is access for all the services in AWS
Yeah.
based on your permission.
Yeah.
Okay. But what we are discussing now, this is about services access, not for user access.
Got it.
Okay, because nowadays, just think about we are going to reduce the manual activity using the automation script. So that time, definitely you guys need to write some automation script, might be in Python or Java. You guys need to schedule it in EC2 mission, and that mission definitely should have the access on other services. So that's why the role is very helpful. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So that is the important thing. So now you guys understood the purpose of role.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the main thing. Okay, I will show how to create a roles. That is also very simple. So 1 minute I will log into my AWS account. So normally the left hand side you can able to see groups, users, policies. Same way you are having a roles. Go to the roles. Okay, so I am going to create one role. Just click create role. So this is the role for AWS servers. Okay, but still you are having other types also. Okay, this is for professional level and advanced level. Okay, we are going to discuss about only AWS servers. This is for AWS. We are creating the role for AWS servers. And just come down. So now you guys tell we are creating this role for which service?
EC2.
EC2.
Correct. So I'm going to choose EC2 and just come down. Click next. Okay. So now I'm going to attach the permission. What permission I need to attach?
It should have access to database and it should have access to S3 storage.
Yes. So I'm going to search S3. So you can able to see the S3 related permission. For example, I'm going to attach S3 full access. Okay. So what about the second one? Database. So normally the database name called as RDS. Okay. Relational database service. So I'm going to provide Amazon RDS data full access. I'm going to access the entire data. I'm going to take the backup. That's it. So now click next. Okay, so now I need to give some role name. For example, this role for EC2, sorry, this is the role name for RDS backup role. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to create this role. That's it. Just click create role. Okay, yes, the role is created. So now you guys tell only creating the role, it's going to be provide the access to your EC2 mission.
No.
Role
So
has
what
to
we
be.
need to do?
We should
create
attach.
a EC2 instance.
Correct. We need to attach this to EC2 mission. Okay. But once we have completed the EC2 section, or else while we are seeing the EC2 section, I will show how to attach this role to your EC2 mission. Okay. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Is it clear, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
So just note it in somewhere. Okay. So when we are going to create a mission, that time just try to remember to me. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys. So up to this, we have completed our IAM section. Okay. So identity access management, how to create a users, groups, roles, policy. Okay. And what is the main thing is you guys need to explore on more things. Okay. So we are having n number of option in IAM. These all are basic. Okay. It's about normal architect level things. Okay. So if you guys are learning about the architect, you can able to manage the AWS in your organization, but not in the professional level, not in the advanced level. Okay. If you guys learn about the developer, or if you guys are learning about the professional level, right? So then you will deeper, you will learn this services. That is an important thing. Okay. Up to this clear?
This root user will be creating this roles, or the IAM who has admin will be creating it?
What you are telling?
Is this root user will be creating the roles, or I mean root account will be creating the roles, or IAM user
See,
who have the.
if the IAM user having the admin action, he can
Hmm.
also create a roles.
Okay.
Okay. See, there is no condition here, guys. That is the main thing I'm telling. If you are creating one John IAM user, if you are assigning IAM permission to the John, John also can create a roles. Okay.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
But normally who's having all the access?
Root.
Root user. Okay. So that is an important thing. Yes, guys. So up to this clear in IAM?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So what is the second service we are going to learn? That is a very, very important service like IAM. That is called EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. Okay. So nowadays, mission is very, very important one for development, automation, or whatever. Okay. Without mission, we can't do anything. Okay. We need
Rajesh?
one mission. Yes.
Rajesh,
Yes.
actually, you said EC2 services and bucket also. Earlier we are not listening these words. Can you what services you are going to teach? So can you example give some subjects so that we can identify easily?
No, what you are telling?
Earlier we are not identifying that EC2 machine's name, that service name. So I am
Okay.
asking what services are available in that AWS. Can you give some example?
See, now only we are going to discuss about EC2. That's why I'm telling. Okay, so
Okay.
second service we are going to discuss now, that is a EC2. Now I'm explaining.
Hmm.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so what is the main thing of EC2? EC2 is a elastic compute cloud. It's a mission. Okay, so it's a mission service. So where you can buy all the missions like Windows, Mac OS or Ubuntu. Okay, so AWS is providing any number of OS. So whatever mission you want, you can rent from the AWS. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So once you guys created the mission, you can able to connect to the mission. You can install the software. You can run your application. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the main thing of EC2 here is, so I will go to the EC2 service. Just search EC2. Go to the EC2. What is the explanation they are giving?
Virtual servers in the cloud.
Okay. So before we are going to discuss about this EC2, what is virtual?
Not
Anyone?
physically
Okay.
and being accessed by any GUI.
Okay. So normally the explanation is it's not physically you can't able to see, but it's online. Okay. So that is an important thing. Okay. So you can able to see that online, but physically you can't able to see that one. So for example, just assume your laptop. So that is not virtual. Okay. So you are having a laptop, you can able to see all the software and hardware, everything you can able to see. But whatever the mission you are going to rent from the AWS, the underlying physical software you can't able to see. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So how the missions are being created in AWS, that is very, very important one you guys need to understand. Okay. When you guys are requesting the Windows mission, Linux mission or whatever, how the AWS is going to be process the request and how they are delivering the mission. Okay. So that is the important thing. Okay. So for example, you can able to see. So everything that is done by virtualization. Okay. What is virtualization? Any idea?
Done online.
That is okay. I'm not asking about virtual. What is virtualization? How you are going to create a virtual things in mission? Any idea?
Everything in online cloud, not a physical.
The UI basically.
Okay.
Cloud console.
Okay. So what I'm exactly asking here is virtual mean it's online. So that is not physically you can't able to see. That is okay. So what is the main thing is how you can make the virtualization. That is the process. That process I'm asking. Okay.
Virtual
Did you
machine
guys?
of physical hardware.
By using
Okay.
some tools available.
Yes, correct. Did you hear
Like
about any
server,
tools name?
storage, and network.
No. I am asking about any of the tools name. Did you know about virtualization tools?
Hyper-V,
Correct. Hyper-V,
VMware,
VMware.
VMware.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So that is an important thing. So same way, in the background, just assume AWS will have one physical server, one big physical server. Okay. It might be 100 GB or 200 GB or whatever. So they will have huge amount of RAM and CPU in the background. They will have one big server. That is a physical server. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. On
Yeah.
top of physical server, they will install some virtualization or a virtualization software like Hyper-V, VMware or whatever. They will install the software in that server. Is it clear? The second step is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what about the third step is when you guys are requesting one virtual machine, it might be a Windows or it might be a Linux or whatever, you are going to fill one template. Okay. So what is a template here is you are going to tell which OS you want, how much RAM you want, how much CPU you want, how much storage you want, everything, the networking part, everything you are going to fill as a template. Is it clear? So once you guys completed the template, AWS is going to get that input. They are going to create one virtual machine based on your requirement. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So this all background
Yeah.
process is going to be automation. We are also don't know how AWS is doing, but they are having some automation in the part. They are going to create a virtual machine. Okay. So what they will do based on your requirement, for example, assume you are asking 2 GB RAM, 2 core CPU. Okay. So this is your requirement and you are asking Windows machine. Okay. So now what will happen? AWS will get that input from your template and they are going to allocate some RAM and CPU in the physical server. How much RAM and how much CPU?
2 GB.
2 GB RAM and 2 core CPU. They will allocate the 2 GB RAM and 2 core CPU only for you. Okay, on the physical server. So once it is allocated, AWS will create the mission and they will provision the mission for you. And after that, you can able to log into the mission. You can use the mission. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the scenario here is just assume you are overutilizing the mission. For example, assume what about the physical server capacity is that is 100 GB RAM. How much?
100 GB.
100 GB. Okay. But how much AWS is allocated for you?
2 GB.
2 GB RAM. Just assume the scenario you are overutilizing the RAM. Okay. So that is 100% you have utilized. So now what will happen? AWS will provide extra RAM for you.
No. At a cost.
No.
No. What will happen if you are overutilize the mission?
You'll get alerts basically, that budget billing where we have done, right? Via
Get
that will
alert.
get
Okay.
Yeah.
See that
It will get slow or
It is
stuck.
showing you overutilized.
it's going to be restart or else it will go shut down. Is it correct?
without
Okay.
any.
So AWS will not extend automatically the RAM and CPU. Whatever you are asking in the initial, same thing only they will keep in the background. They will restrict the RAM and CPU. Is it clear?
Yeah,
It
but
means you are saying 2 GB RAM, 2 core means it has one host is okay. Otherwise, if we are installation as server, it has very trouble.
No. What you are asking?
In that machine, you are creating one machine 2 GB RAM and 2 core.
Correct.
It has means client PC means it's okay, fine. But
Okay.
its work as server, it is not sufficient.
Okay. It's not
It's
sufficient means what you are see. No. What exactly you are asking? I'm unable to get your point. Anyone can explain?
I'm not sure about what he's asking, but my question is that will it shut down without giving any notification?
See, notification AWS will not provide. Okay. If you want notification, you can create an alert in the AWS. AWS will provide the facility. You can create your alert like whenever the CPU and RAM is reached 90% or 100%, you can send the alert to your mail ID. That one you can create that one. But AWS will not automatically provide any alert to you.
The
Okay.
part of budget billing, right? What we have done in the.
Yes, correct.
So you're saying instead of 2 GB, if we are crossing 2.5 or something like not 2.5, more than 2, then automatically it will get to shut down or restart.
Shut down or restart. Yes. Again, you don't want to worry. It will automatically start. It will start from the scratch.
So it means like once it shut down, the memory all, the usage all, it will be released and then it will
Correct.
automatically.
Absolutely. Yes. Okay. So AWS will not automatically increase your RAM and CPU, but still, if you want, you can do that one using the automation. We'll see that one in the auto scaling or scaling part. Okay. But the default behavior is it's going to be restart or what? Shut down. Up to this clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why you guys need to, when you guys are creating the mission, you guys need to understand the requirement. So how much RAM and CPU you are required for your application. Based on that only you need to create a mission. Okay. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So this is the background process. Still we are not discussing about the storage, right? Where the storage is created. We are discussing about RAM and CPU only. We are not discussing about the storage.
We can't
S3 comes there here. Right? S3 comes.
S3, see, S3 is look like a OneDrive. It's not a disk.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. See, what is the main thing here
We
is.
can't resize the refresh.
Yes, what you're telling?
If the RAM and storage max limited, we can't resize the limits. We can't resize the machine.
Yes, you can resize your mission. After creating the mission, if you want to convert it into, see, that's why the name is called elastic. Elastic means you can easily convert your mission from 2 GB to 16 GB, 2 core CPU to 16 core CPU. Like that, you can easily convert your mission. Okay, so that is very simple in AWS compared to the physical server.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, guys. So what is the main thing here is, what about the storage part here is, we are going to AWS will automatically create a storage in another physical server, not in the same physical server. Okay. So in the background, AWS will have one physical server that is specifically for storage. Okay. So what will happen when you guys are requesting the mission, AWS will automatically create one storage in the background. Okay. So that is called EBS, Elastic Block Storage. Okay. It's a disk for your EC2 mission. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay. See, RAM, CPU, disk. These three things it will not create in the same physical server. Again, I'm telling the disk, it will be created in separate mission, separate physical server, and RAM and CPU that is allocated in separate physical server. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. And after that, what will do? AWS will automatically attach your EBS volume to your EC2 mission. So whatever data you are storing, that it's going to be stored in EBS volume. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay. What is the best
Can you
example?
repeat
Yeah. Yes. What you're telling?
Sir, please repeat it.
What you're telling? Come
Sir,
again.
please repeat
Can you
it.
repeat again?
Can you
Yes.
repeat it?
Yes. What I am telling, when you guys are requesting the EC2 mission, it might be Windows or Linux, whatever. AWS will automatically create a storage on some other physical server, separate physical server. So that disk is called EBS, Elastic Block Storage. Okay, EBS. So this disk is automatically attached to your EC2 mission. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, but what you need to understand, both are not there in the same physical server. RAM and CPU, that is separate physical server. Disk is placed in separate physical server. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what is the main thing here is, this drive is called virtual drive. Okay. Just assume the best example is in your local laptop, you don't want to store the data in your C drive and D drive, but you want to store it in somewhere. If the laptop got crashed, still you can able to retrieve the data. What is the solution in your laptop?
Hard disk.
No. See, your laptop got crashed. What will happen? So how you can retrieve the data? You
Cloud?
don't want to store the data in the physical server, physical laptop, but you need to store somewhere, whatever you are storing in your laptop. So if the laptop got crashed, still you can able to see the data in some other system.
Backup server will be there.
Cloud?
Cloud?
Yes, cloud only. What is the exact name? Which type of cloud you are using in your local laptop?
Microsoft Cloud.
OneDrive.
OneDrive. OneDrive, that's it. Okay, so that is the main thing. So that drive is called virtual drive. Okay, so if you guys are storing all the data in the OneDrive, if your laptop got crashed, you don't want to worry. Still, you can able to retrieve the data in some other laptop because the data you are stored in the OneDrive. Same concept for EC2 also. Okay, in the EC2, we are having a virtual drive that is called EBS. So there is no what connection between your EC2 to EBS. Okay, both are in separate. Okay, whatever data you are storing, it's going to be stored in EBS. If the machine got crashed also, you can able to get the data from the EBS volume. Is it clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
So EBS is like OneDrive.
Yes, you can assume like it's a OneDrive, but it's a disk for your mission. It's a virtual drive.
Okay,
Okay.
so behind allocating the storage to a different physical server is to keep data part independent from RAM and CPU. By that, we are secure towards the data.
Yes. What is the meaning here? It's not about a secure. It's about your mission unavailability. Okay. So just think about if your mission got crashed or if your mission is down due to some what maintenance activity that is conducted by AWS. Then what about your data? You need to wait for that what downtime. Okay. And if the mission got crashed, it means definitely you are going to lose your data. So that's why AWS is introducing this virtual drive concept. Okay, if the mission got crashed, you don't want to worry. You can create a new mission. Okay, in that mission, you can attach your disk. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir.
Is it clear, guys? The virtual drive, the EBS volume.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is an important thing. So it's mostly about separating the mission and data. If the mission got crashed, you don't want to worry about the data. Data is to be persistent. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So now we'll see how to create a EC2 mission with EBS volume. Okay. See, you don't want to worry about it. It will automatically create a EBS volume in the background, but we'll see the settings. We'll go to the EC2. Guys, make sure you are in the correct region. Okay. Again, I'm remembering. Okay. Don't create some other region. Don't create a services in some other region. Okay. So that is an important thing. 1 minute, I will log into my AWS account. Guys, you are taking handwritten notes, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Because once the class is completed, definitely you can't remember this all the concept. Okay. Again, you need to recall the recorded video. So that's why I'm telling, please take a short what handwritten notes. That is helpful. Okay. One double four. Okay. So you can able to say I'm in Mumbai region. We'll go to the EC2. Okay, go to the, you can able to see the option launch instance. Okay, click launch instance. Instance means the mission, EC2 mission. Okay, see guys, it's a basic template. Okay, so these all are basic version that is asked by AWS. It's a normal requirement for your mission. Okay, so you can able to see, so just give the name for your mission. For example, EC2 mission. That's it. And just come down. You can able to see the OS, which OS you want, you can choose. Okay, you can able to see Amazon Linux mission, Mac OS, Ubuntu, Windows, whatever mission you want, you can able to create a mission. Okay, so for example, I will go and create the Linux machine and just come down. Yes, and the important parameter is instance type. Okay, so that is very important one in AWS. So what is the main thing here is you can able to see what is the name for the instance type. It is starting. What is the name? What is the name, guys?
E2 micro.
T2 micro. Okay, but you can in the below you can able to see they are telling about some words. Family is a T2 and 1 core CPU, 1 GB RAM. So what is the meaning here? Okay, so that one you guys need to understand. Okay, so I will open my AWS PPT. I will show that one. Okay, so what is the main thing here is whatever the instance type you are telling, it's about the mission family. Okay, so what is the basic scenario can explain here is just think about you are buying one general laptop. Okay, but you are buying the same configuration with same configuration, but you are buying gaming laptop. What is the difference between the two laptop? Both are same only, right? Anyone?
Sorry, can
No, what I am asking, you are going to buy one laptop in the shop. Okay, so normally you are buying one HP laptop or something, Dell laptop. Same way you are buying another laptop that is gaming laptop. What is the difference between the two laptop?
So the
Both are
graphics
laptop
will be
only.
higher than that. And
What you are
What
telling?
is
Performance
the RAM?
difference.
some of the
Performance.
features will be very like performance.
Graphics card increase.
RAM, GB.
Okay, okay. So it's about resource and it's about
Performance.
performance and it's
OS
about the processor. Okay, so that is an important thing here. Okay, so even though the both laptops is having the same RAM and CPU also, but based on the laptop, you are having the performance. That is an important thing here. So same thing that is called in the AWS EC2 instant type. Is it clear? So the EC2 instance type we are going to explain like family. Okay, T family, R family, D family, H family. Okay, so we are going to explain in the families. Okay, so normally the basic laptop you can call it as a general purpose T family. Okay, if you want CPU optimized mission, you can call it as a compute optimized. If you want RAM optimized mission, that is called memory optimized. If you want storage optimized mission, you can call it as a storage optimized mission. If you want high performance like GPU, you can call it as a HPC optimized. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys?
Yeah.
So every mission family, it will start with one letter. T letter, R letter, C letter, D letter. Okay, so you can able to see everyone is everything is start with one letter. So based on that, you guys can choose your mission performance. Okay, it's not only about RAM and CPU, it's about your mission performance. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
I'm giving some scenario. So based on that, just tell which instance family I need to choose. Okay, so I need to create one EC2 mission. Inside a mission, I need to install one database. The database will consume uh, some percentage of CPU. So it will consume 100% of CPU always. So which mission you guys will choose? Which family you will choose?
T2
See, it's consuming more CPU. Then which family you will choose?
and
T5D.
R5 16 large.
R means what? Is it
M5
M5.
CPU?
8x large.
64.
See, R means RAM. Okay.
No,
See,
no,
here you
like
guys
here
need
it's
to
mentioned R5, so that's
no, which one
M
you are telling? T, C, or M.
M.
M5.8.
Okay. Only M.
For maximum
R.
CPU, it should be M, and for
Okay.
maximum availability, We need to. It is only for EBS, but I'm not sure what is 1 into 400 NVM SSD.
See,
So if it is
this resource configuration you don't want to see, see here. So I'm telling about family. Which family you are going to choose? T family, R family, M family, or C family, based on your CPU utilization.
it's M. Based on CPU, it should be M.
Okay.
R family 64.
R
R
family.
family.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, R.
Okay. See, what is the main thing here is T means general, C means CPU, R means RAM, M means storage. Okay. So the letter itself, you guys understand which one is RAM, which one is CPU, which one is general. Is it clear? So that's why I asked CPU. So now you guys tell which family?
C5D.
C family.
C family.
C family.
Okay. So I will give another scenario. I need one EC2 mission. Inside a mission, I'm going to install one Java application. I'm going to run one Java application. The Java application always will consume high percentage of RAM. So now you guys tell which mission, which family you will choose.
R
R
family.
R family. Okay. So you don't want to think about the that the CPU and RAM. Okay. I'm asking about only the family, which based on the performance, you guys need to optimize the performance. So that's why I'm telling which family you are going to choose. Okay. Is it clear?
M for memory,
Yes.
right?
No, it's M for storage.
Storage.
R means RAM.
RAM.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the T means.
T, it's
Is
a general purpose.
Okay.
Okay. So what is the main thing here is you guys need to understand the family. Okay. So it's going to be design your performance. Okay. So if you are having a web server or a default welcome page, so based on that your application, you can go with the general purpose. Okay. But based on your application performance or RAM, CPU or storage, you guys need to choose your situation. Just assume you want to run some machine learning related or AI related application. Which one you will choose?
Mm.
R family.
High RAM
Anyone?
or
AI.
high storage.
HPC. Did you guys remember? I have showed one more type, right? That is not there in the PPT, but I have showed in the initial. HPC, high performance optimized. Okay, so this is for AI and machine learning related mission. Is it clear? Okay, so that is an important thing. And once you guys understand about the family, and that's it. So the next one you can easily understand. What is the number? So the number here that is indicating like generation. Okay, T1 generation, T2 generation, T3 generation. Generation means it's about performance improvement, improved like, so that version is called generation. Is it clear? Okay, so you can able to see we are having a T2, T3. Okay, if you just search for T3, T3 also you are having T3 because in each general purpose you are having a generation T2, T3 like that. So you are improving the more performance. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so just simply assume in the Windows you are having Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 11. What is the difference?
Generation.
Anyone?
Generation.
Updated.
It's about performance and it's about optimization. It's going to be tell some new features. That is the important thing here. Okay, so some of the features it might be there in the T3, but some of the features that is not there in the T2. Okay, so that is the main thing here. Okay, yes. And what about the main thing here is the last word you guys need to understand that last word only it's going to be decide your mission is very small mission or big mission. Small and big, what I'm meaning?
Microsoft.
CPU and the memory.
Yes, CPU and memory. Okay, so you can able to see here if you guys are choosing T2 micro, how much RAM and CPU you will get?
1 GB
1 GB.
on one core CPU.
Yes, 1 GB and 1 core CPU. If you guys go with the small, how much RAM and CPU?
2 GB.
One core CPU, 2 GB.
2 GB for RAM. Same way for just see for medium 2-core
2
CPU,
core
4
and
GB
4
RAM.
GPU.
Just think about large. See, it's increasing the RAM and CPU based on your small, medium, large, X large, 2X large. So you are increasing the RAM and CPU. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the important thing of EC2 instance type. Okay, so what I'm suggesting, please go with the T2 micro, because that one only eligible for free tier. If you guys creating T2 X large, T2 2X large, so which means I am not responsible, you need to pay amount. Is it clear? So which type is eligible for free tier, that machine only you guys need to create. So T2 micro only eligible for free tier. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay, and also you will have some scenario to calculate the mission cost. Okay, so that is also very important one. See guys, when you guys are creating the mission, so from that time onwards, the AWS will calculate the amount. Okay, for example, assume 750, I'm creating the mission means AWS will calculate the amount from 750. Okay, so that this is about the mission calculation. Every seconds, every minute, AWS calculate the amount. Okay, so how you can know about your mission amount calculation here is, so there will be a what per hour amount calculation here. For example, T2 micro, what is the on-demand cost for Linux mission?
0.0124 USD.
0.0124, that is for Linux. If you guys go with the Windows mission, what is the cost?
0.017 USD.
017 USD.
Yes. So what is the meaning of on demand? Any idea? So previously we have discussed about the cloud computing. We have discussed about the on demand word. What is on demand?
It is fixed cost.
Okay. That is fixed cost. So on demand means it's a fixed cost, and how much it's like it's a fixed cost. How much hours you are running, you need to pay that amount. Okay, so that is an important thing. It's like a fixed cost. Okay, so if you guys want to reduce the cost, we can able to reduce the cost. I will show that option after the EC2 mission creation. Okay, so how you guys can calculate the amount for your EC2 mission here is, we'll open the calculator. They are telling for per hour. Just calculate for 1 month. Okay, for Linux mission, $0.0124 into 1 hour. Then what is the per day cost? I need to multiply into
24.
24 hours.
24. What is the per day cost?
0.29.
0.29. If I want to calculate for 30 days into 30.
Into 30.
What is the per month cost?
$8.9.
It's approximately $9. Okay, so this is called on-demand cost. This is your fixed cost. What is the meaning here is, if you guys are running this mission for 30 days continuously, you need to pay $9. Okay, for example, if you are running the mission only for 5 hours, after that you are stopping the mission, then you are going to pay only for 5 hours. Okay, AWS only will charge based on your running hours. Okay, if you are stopping the mission, AWS will not calculate any cost. Is it clear?
Okay.
Yes. So that is a calculation part for your emission. And yes, so the last one is called the key pair. So normally it's about your mission password. Okay. So AWS will not provide a password like admin at 123, welcome at 123. So they will not provide a plain password. Okay. AWS will provide a password in the kind of encrypted file. Okay, so AWS will provide the password as a file. It should be encrypted. So you guys need to use the file for login. Is it clear?
Okay.
1 minute, I will be charging. Yes, guys. Okay, so key pair is your password file for your mission login. Okay. So how you can create your file mean? Just click create new key pair. Give the key pair name like EC2 mission key. That's it. And this is your encryption method. So whatever mission encryption method you want, you can choose just or else just leave it by default. Okay. And what is the file format you want to choose? Okay, so normally the file format is there is a two types. One is a .pem and .ppk. Okay, so based on your OS, you guys can choose the file format. So normally whoever having the greater than Windows 10, you can use .pem. Whoever having the Windows less than 10, like Windows 7 or Windows 8, you guys can use the .ppk. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay, so what is the main important file format here I'm telling? See, I am having a Windows 11 laptop. If I'm open the terminal, if I want to connect to the Linux machine, I need to use SSH protocol. Okay, this protocol is already installed in my laptop. It's pre-installed one. Okay, but if you guys are seeing just type SSH in Windows 7 or less than Windows 10, you will not see this option. Okay,
Future is not available.
what you're telling?
That future is not available in Windows
Yes,
7.
yes, correct. So the Linux connecting to the Linux mission protocol that is not available in less than Windows 10. So that's why AWS is telling to install some other software. That software name is called Putty. Okay, what is the name? Putty. That is for Linux, not for Windows. Okay, so this software you guys need to install. But anyhow, in my organization, if I'm having Windows 7 or Windows 11, whatever, we will use Putty only. Okay, Putty will support for all the Windows mission. You guys can use this Putty software for connecting to the Linux mission. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yes. So Putty will expect what? .ppk file format. You can able to see for use with Putty. Okay, but if you guys having a by default SSH software installed in your Windows laptop, you can use .pem. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So once you click the create key pair, AWS will provide the password file that it's going to be downloaded in your local laptop. I will show the key pair. Yes. So you can able to see I am having one test VM key. I will open this key pair. Anyone can understand the password?
No.
No, because it's full and full encrypted. No one can understand. Okay. Only the EC2 machine can understand your password. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes. So once you guys created the key pair, okay, choose your key pair. For example, already I have created two key pair. Okay, so I will choose the key pair and just come down. Okay, so up to now, just understand network setting. It's look like a Wi-Fi connection for your EC2 machine. That is called VPC. We'll see that VPC in networking topic. Okay, so by default, leave this networking options, whatever there by default, just leave it and just come down. What is this security group? This one you guys need to understand. Okay, see guys, when you guys are creating the mission will get public IP address. Okay, using the public IP address, username and password, anyone can access your mission. Is it correct? Okay, to restrict the people, we need firewall. Okay, so inside a firewall, you need to allow the person laptop IP address so that the person can able to access your EC2 mission.
Yeah.
Is it clear? Okay, so your mission is protected by firewall. That is security groups. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, you can able to see when you guys are creating a EC2 mission, it's also create one security groups. It's the firewall for your EC2 mission. Okay, so once the mission is created with security group, you are also can't able to connect your mission from your local laptop. The mission is not accessible from your local laptop, even though you are admin. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you need to do if you guys want to access this mission?
provide IP address.
Firewall should be allowed.
Yes. So in a security group, you need to allow your laptop IP address. Then only you can able to access this mission. Is it clear? Okay. So the EC2 mission is secured by security groups. Is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So when you guys are discussing about a security group, you guys need to understand the protocols. Okay. I will show the protocols. Okay. So this is the protocols. Okay. So normally you guys are creating a Linux mission. Which protocol you need to allow?
SSH.
SSH. If you guys are creating a Windows mission, which protocol you need to allow in the security group?
RDP.
RDP, remote desktop protocol. Okay. If you guys are running some application like Java application, Python application inside a mission, if you guys want to access the application from outside, which protocol you need to allow?
443 HTTP.
HTTPS.
HTTP or HTTPS? Okay.
HTTPS.
So, yes. So this
HTTPS.
Hypertext transfer protocol.
Yes, correct. Okay. So this protocol definitely you guys should know. Without knowing this 4 basic protocol, you can't survive. Okay. Linux, SSH, Windows, RDP for application, HTTP or HTTPS. Is it clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear.
Yes. So now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to enable any access. Okay. So I'm going to create one empty security group. Okay. So the security group name it is telling what is the security name?
Launch Wizard.
Fine. So it is
Right. Okay.
yes. So what is the main thing here is, see guys, if you guys are creating 10 EC2 mission, how many security group it will create for each time?
10.
10 security group. Okay. But if you guys want to reduce the security group, you are having the option to select the existing security group. Okay. You can use the same security group for all the mission. That is also possible. So that's why AWS is providing this option. For example, already I have created some more security group. So I can choose any of the security group. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay. But now I will go with the default security group because you are the first time you guys not having any security group. So you will go with the create security group. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes. And what about the storage? The storage, what it will create?
S3.
EBS.
Yeah,
Elastic block storage. Okay. Yes. So it's a default storage configuration. The default storage is 8 GB. That's it. And just come down and just click launch instance. We are going to create a EC2 mission. Which mission we are creating?
Linux.
Linux. Okay. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the main thing here is up to this, whatever we have discussed, just try to recall all the template parameters. Okay. So once you guys have the knowledge on the parameters, we are going to create a mission and we'll connect with the mission. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So try to take one short notes for each parameter. Okay. So tomorrow I will ask some question related to this parameter. So once you guys are having a strong knowledge on this parameter, we'll go and create a mission. Okay.
Mm.
Up to this clear?